for lasting beauty and protection, and the Belize Bank, our country, your bank.
Good evening, I'm James Satterley. Welcome to this portion of Sports Monday. It's the mad rush to the PLB playoffs. People and the BDF's journey to the FFB Stadium yesterday was to wrest 3 points from Police United to get back into the championship picture. Thus, the military seeks to open the scoreboard in the opening minutes. Carlton Thomas attacks off the left wing and looks for the far corner with the right foot in an effort bereft of success. Lennox Castillo gets his chance to give Police the early lead on this foray into the backs, but the power from point-blank range is lacking to beat Tevin Gamboa in goal. We must say the BDF's Carlton Thomas is on a mission today as he moves Trevor Lennon out of the way, forcing the keeper Keith Allen to gamble, and then he finds Harrison Tasha, who scores into an empty net for the BDF's 1-0 lead 21 minutes in. Now here's a bit of perfection, and it's this splice off Lennox Castillo's boot with pinpoint accuracy to Mr. International Harrison Cafu Roches, and at the 28th minute we have a 1-1 score. Devin McKinn tries to duplicate this splice off this corner kick, only it finds the goalkeeper instead of the back of the net. We're into second half play when Devon McKinn dances his way inside the box, makes a calculated turn and uses defensive players to shield this left foot shot that gives the Police a 2-1 lead. And yes, his celebratory dance is worth a look. And yes, we know it's the left foot officer. Looking for more, Marlon Mesa tries his left foot from on top the 18 only to see it there wide. The BDF almost comes up with the equalizer when Orland Trapp's shot bounces off Trevor Lennon's back, allowing Steven Martinez to head this ball that is kept out of goal by a necessary touch from Keith Allen. You call that a big-time save, people. In the meantime, this set-piece launched by Marlon Mesa looks educated, but it's much too close to goalkeeper Gamboa. A few minutes later, Andres McKinn looks to join his brother Devon in the scorer's circle when Cafu Roches sets table perfectly for him. His launch, however, has the power, but lacks the placement. In a bid for the equalizer, the Army's Carlton Thomas deals to Orland Trapp, whose left foot offering looks good but is rejected by Keith Allen, who today certainly is the most valuable player for Police United. Meanwhile, frustration begins to grab hold of the BDF. First, it's Harrison Thatcher demonstrating the side kick to Cafu Roches, and then Steven Martinez comes up with a tiger tackle on Lennox Castillo. Martinez gets the yellow card. All would continue. The Police hangs on to the 2-1 Big W, a necessary 3 points for their championship drive. In the other matchup, Belmopan Bandits shook up Verdes FC by that very same score. Thus, Police with 1 win and 3 stalemates show 6 points, while Belmopan Bandits with 2 wins, 2 losses also show 6 points. Verdes has 5 from 1 win, 1 loss and 2 draws, while the BDF won 1, drew 1 and lost 2 for 4 points. All teams remain in the hunt for the closing season title, with each having 2 games remaining. On Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. at the FFB Stadium, Bandits battle the Police, and at the Norman Brewster Stadium, Verdes FC stands its ground against the BDF. This round of the playoffs continues on Saturday night with Bandits facing the Police again, and concludes on Sunday with Verdes in action against the BDF. In other football news, Week 2 in the Smart 13 and under competitions, London Strikers jolt Adeville Jaguars 2-0. Young Warriors blank Third World 3-0. Hattieville FC and Carlston settled for a 1-1 tie. It was a scoreless stalemate between College Strikers and Rising Stars. Fiesa Belize edged City Boys 1-0, and Brown Bombers unloaded on Heights FC in a 6-0 blowout. Turning to the basketball scene, Belize Yellow Pages hosted Orange Walk Running Rebels here in the city Saturday night. Ty Bradley takes Alton Herrera to the school for 2 of his 15 game points as the host team pulls out the fast start. Herrera would get his against Leon Williams and would finish with 7 points. But at the end of the first quarter, Yellow Pages are up 21-12. In the second, Brian White dishes to Earl Johnson, who raises up for 2 of his 14 points. Tonight, it's Brian White's night. The pass from Akeem Chop White goes glass, and he would lead all players tonight with a big 2-double of 16 points, 14 rebounds. Tariq Middleton then swoops in for 2 of his 14 points. At the half, Belize Yellow Pages have posted a 45-29 lead. In the third, Brian White continues to roll, and for the first time this season, tops the efficiency table for his team with 32. That's big. Folks, OW Running Rebels had Randy Usher, and he strikes for 3 of his game-high 17 points despite the circumstances. Nevertheless, he would need a lot more help. The outcome was never in doubt in this one. Belize Yellow Pages goes on to post the 86-61 win to take its record to 4-6. OW falls to 1-8.
I just wanted to come out and win because we need the win. So we're still in 5th place, but with the rest of the game we got left, we got to win them, and we're going to be in the 4th place. So I said to myself, I have to come out and play big in order for my team to win. Next week, I have to do the same thing again and help my team, because my team look at me as one of the leaders to lead them to victory, so I got to help my team.
In other results, Dangriga handed Kaya Western Ballers its first home loss, burning the West in a 57-56 final score. That must hurt. Ouch. Belmopan Red Tigers had to pull out all stops to negate Greg Rodon's record 52-point performance and defeat Belize City No Limit 99-96. Looking ahead on Thursday night, San Pedro travels to Dangriga Warriors. Kaya Western Ballers will be on the road against Belize City No Limit, while Belmopan Red Tigers will be hosted by the OW Running Rebels. Stay tuned as the sprint for the playoffs continues. In volleyball news, Belize was well represented in the Beach Volleyball Continental Tour that settled at Grand Cayman in a historic first that saw Kelsey Balderramos and Emma Hoare hold their own against the continent's best, losing to 7th-ranked Trinidad 21-18, 17-21, 15-6, and 21-15, 21-4 to number 1 rated Canada. While on the male side, Jason Cabral and Gustavo Moratoya fell to 2013-2012 Tour champs Puerto Rico, 21-13, 21-13, and to Costa Rica, 21-8, 21-15. Finally, on the cycling scene, the 4th annual Ariel Rosado bike ride reigned supreme on the George Price Highway. Then it made its way through the Borel Boom Circuit for a massive finish right here in Belize at the Hour Bar. So far, this ride has given over 48 scholarships to tertiary and secondary level Belizean students. Man, that's huge. May it continue to prosper. Hey, that's it. Ja overall. I'm James Satterley.
Sports Monday was brought to you by Berger Paints for lasting beauty and protection, and the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.